and welcome to another Mario Party 6 minigame review!
Last time, spoiler alerts, we got some more blown out of the water expectations with what goes up. Managed to make to 5 stars and the top 3 of the entire game. Congratulations. And today we are ending off another category of minigames, the Mike minigames, with Word Herd. So let's get to the review, shall we?
Here's how I play this one. Single player is basically on top of a wood house that is a leader of Goombas, while the team of 3 is in the fence they got into the fence. And the single player's job is to make sure that the Goombas can stay inside the fence until the timer runs out. If the single player can keep them all inside the fence for the 30-second time period, they win. While if the team of 3 can get them out before the 30 seconds, they win. And yeah, that's basically the entire minigame. Although I will say basically that it's kind of skewed for the team of 3, because they can very, very easily get them all out before the time period even ends. Maybe like around, 5 seconds before the timer ends. Also, for one stupid reason, although this will not go towards my overall review, is that the fact that it took like 5 seconds for this minigame to load for some reason. Nothing to add towards my review, however something that was kind of weird. Although I will say, it's just going to depend on which direction you want to move the Goombas, because that will also basically depend on where the team of 3 will go. You can send them into multiple different directions to screw them over. The problem with this, though, is that the team of 3 are not easy to predict at all, which can basically lead them to get a win if they cooperate with each other good enough. I also like how this minigame incites cooperation amongst the team of 3. It's a pretty nice way for them to cooperate. Although I will say that I'm probably going to forget this minigame for a while, because, well, it's just simply just a Mike minigame, and plus, the Mike minigames don't have a great reputation of being very great, I will say. It's a pretty alright minigame, I will say overall. I do like the fact that basically the single player actually has to be careful with their inputs here, although it's kind of easy for the team of 3, because they could just easily cooperate and win. Although, it basically is just an alright minigame that I can appreciate my time with. Although, my overall thoughts will be the one to wrap up this minigame.
Overall, Word Herd is a very interesting way to use the mic. It's not too bad of an idea. However, I can think in some remarks that it's very hard for the single player. Because it's just the fact that the Goombas can just move in just stupid directions, and basically, since we're talking about 3 players, it's very easy for them to coordinate and just basically make them win. Although, I do like that you have to use coordination for this minigame. Although, even it's a bit easy for the team of 3. It's an alright minigame, although it's a very weird use of the mic. It's nothing memorable. I joined my time for the most part. I'm gonna give it 3 stars. May possibly be the best mic minigame in Mario Party 6. Which is sad, but possibly. And that's it for today. Up next is our final main minigame of Mario Party 6. That being Wrestling Rapids. See you guys then. And once again, I don't have any outros. Yippee!